So today I'm going to show you some easy core pelvic floor and back stabilizing strengthening exercises that you can do in standing. So these are perfect for those that have difficulty getting on and off the floor or those that want a different challenge than what you can do on the floor. So what you're going to need is a blank wall and or a sturdy chair and then open space. So, if you guys are ready to get started, we're just going to start with simple core and pelvic floor activation exercises. So what you're going to do is you're just going to come standing, feet underneath hips. So if you scratch your feet, kind of like you're wiping your feet on a mat, and then stand, you should be pretty equal underneath your hips of where you want to be. Okay, and you're going to stand nice and tall, pull your shoulder blades back, and you're just going to gently draw up from the bottom up to just create some tension through that pelvic floor. But you want to be able to breathe through your diaphragm normally. Good. And we're just going to stand here for 5 breaths. Good. Now you should have been able to maintain some tension. It's not a super hard contraction and then normal diaphragmatic breathing. So now what I want you to do is you're going to shift over to one foot. And you're not going to shift kind of like that. I want you to, you're a nice pull, shoulders still stay over hip. And then you're going to bring up the opposite knee and then back down. Bring it up. Really contracting through your hip flexor, but you want to maintain a neutral spine through your low back. So as you bring your knee up, you don't want to round like that, and you don't want to lean back like that. So we're going to do 10. Standing on the right leg. Pull up that knee as high as you can, and then down.
My trigger point is crazy. Okay. Like it's just been active for the last 2 weeks. It's just like it's causing.
So you should feel a lot of work in that standing leg. A little bit of work in here, a little bit of work through your core.
So it's like weird. So it goes from there and then it just kind of causes that.
Got one more. Good. Now bring it down. Find your center and then shift over to your left side. Now, if you do have issues in your balance, you can have your wall close by or your chair close by to hang on to for a little bit of balance, but you don't want to be leaning on it. Okay, let's go ahead and do our 10. So shift over onto your left foot, pull up that leg.
Come on, QVC, have you heard of that? QVC, is that the shopping? Yeah. Okay. Come on. All right.
5, 6,
Excuse me?
7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now, if that wasn't too much of a challenge for you, you should have felt a lot in your standing leg, but you can also do it the leg straight. So if you want more of that challenge, you're more than welcome to do another set with that leg straight. But for the majority of us, we're going to keep it just raising that leg like that. Okay, so you should have felt good activation through your hips and your core. Okay, so now the next one, you might want your chair close by again, or the wall. So again, you're going to feet underneath your hips. Support yourself, shift to one foot, pick up your leg, Now I don't know if you can see in the video, but you want your knees in line with each other. You don't want this like forward. You want your legs in line, but I don't want you arching through your low back like that either. So you have to fight. There. Good. Fight it there. You're going to come out a little bit. So from the front, stay nice and tall, legs are in line, core engaged, keep you upright, leg out. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now let's switch legs. Shift over. Get your weight supported, leg up, legs in line, and we go out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And good. Relax it out. Deep breath. And relax. Okay. Now we're going to go into some of the chair exercises. So most of you, if you've done on the floor, or maybe not, you can't do on the floor, is the bird dog. So I'm going to show you 2 different options for that. So the first one is you can use the wall. So you're going to stand about 6 inches away from the wall, hands supported on the wall. You're going to reach up and kick back with the opposite leg. You can keep the hand on the wall or lift off. And same thing as if you were doing it on the floor, you don't want to arch back like that. You want to think about getting long and tall. So you're kind of going through that motion. Okay. Or you can use the chair. So depending on the height you need and the sturdiness of your chair, you can use the upper end or the seat end. I'm going to use the seat end. You're going to lean over, so you're nice and supported flat like you'd be on the floor. You want to maintain that flat back as you lift and lower. Nice and level, no opening up, no arching like that. So let's go ahead and do 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Your arms need a break. Come up, shake it off. If you don't, let's go ahead and go to the next one. So you're going to be in the same position. Back nice and flat. Bend that leg up. You're going to bring it into your chest or your elbow the same side and kick up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing as in standing when you're bringing your knee up. You want to try to fight that back really rounding here. You want to stay straight and really make that hip flexor work. And as you extend back, you don't want to arch. So let's do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we are going to switch back to the other side, and you're gonna go opposite elbow and knee. So, leg up, come across, and up. Body is gonna round a little bit more on this one, and that's okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, let's go to the other side. Leg up, and opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, come up. Shake out your arms if they need a little break. Then, turn your chair if it's not, so you have the tall end by you or you're by the wall again. And what I want you to do, we just work the core a lot. Typically we do a lot of those exercises on our hands and knees or on our elbows, but give you a little break from the floor. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna reach behind you, come up, stretch it out a little bit. Good. And then we'll go to the other side. Good. Now, again, you can find a wall or the chair. And I want you to drop down. Kind of a nice supportive squat. This is hard on your knees. You can also do it here. You're gonna relax the bottom. Kind of if you have been holding your pee and you finally get to go to the bathroom and you just let it go. Now I want you to tighten it up like you're stopping it. But you shouldn't tighten everything up. You should be able to breathe. And then you're going to relax it. You're going to tighten. And you're going to relax. Good. After about 10 of those, stand up, and that is it for today. So give that routine a try. Comment if you have any questions or feedback, or reach out on our website at www.ocptclinic.com.